In today's video, we're going to talk about everyone's favorite subject, and that is audio. Did this thing just fall out of my mouth? That's right, it did, because it's that small. This is Sakani's first lavalier microphone, and before we do some testing with it, can we just admire how small this thing is? Alright, so I've been using the Rode Filmmaker's lavalier kit for a very long time, and you can just see how massive it is compared to the Sakani microphone. But the real question is, when we're comparing to Rode lavaliers, is the Sakani going to hold up? Not only with range, but overall with audio quality. Is it really that good? And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm actually currently recording my audio with the Deity V-Mic D3 Pro. It's a long name, I had to remember it for a second. And we're actually going to be comparing my onboard mic with the two lavaliers. Again, I'm using the Rode Filmmaker Kit lavalier microphone and the Sakani UHF microphone. Now, both of these lav mics have very similar features. However, if we take a look at the Sakani microphone, we have a nice colorful LCD display, something that we don't really have on the Rode, and it constantly gives us our waveforms, whether or not it's picking up audio or not. We also have multiple buttons on here allowing us to change the input and output volume, the channels, and of course we can look at the current signal strength on the receiver. Now we're gonna start switching between all three microphones, and I really want you to take a listen while I actually film this review and talk more about the specs about this mic, and I want you to let me know in the comment section below which mic you like the most. And I know a lot of you are going to be surprised with the results. So we're gonna start switching microphones in 3, 2, 1. Now you're listening to the Sakani lavalier microphone. Let me know what you think and compare it back to the V-Mic D3 Pro, which is what you're listening to right now. In about a second, I'm going to switch over to the Rode Filmmaker Lav Kit. Let me know what you think about that, because you are listening to it right now. Now, there is a massive difference between all three of these microphones. With some of these microphones, you're going to hear a better higher frequency, lower frequency, and right in the middle as well. But when it comes down to noise, which is what we're going to be comparing in just a moment, the Sakani really doesn't stack up to what Rode and obviously what Deity have to offer. But mainly let's focus on the Rode lavalier kit, since it is a lav and not an onboard mic. So I'm going to be quiet really quick, and I want you guys to let me know which microphone has lower noise. All right, I'm going to be quiet in 3, 2, 1. So that was the noise test. I think that the Rode will win here. Now, compared to the Sakani, the Rode uses a different wave transmitting audio signal. It uses a 2.4 gigahertz digital transmission with a 128-bit encoding. So for there to be any interruption with other types of audio signals, it's very, very minimal. All right, guys, really quick, I wanted to interrupt to let you know what the actual lav mic sounds like on the Sakani microphone. Now, I'm not using Sakani's transmitter anymore. I actually hooked it up to the Rode Filmmaker Kit transmission system. And I want to tell you right now, after listening to the actual lav from Sakani, the lav is better from Sakani than it is on the Rode. And you can tell by listening to the higher frequencies and to the midtones of the audio. It just sounds a lot crispier on the Sakani mic. Now, when it came down to range, let's quickly talk about the range. The Rode was rated at about 400-foot range, and the Sakani, with my testing, it's about 50 feet of range. Now, this will vary between the 36 different channels that you can choose from, but I tried about 5 different channels, and I think it was channel 3 that got the best results. Have a listen. All right, guys, here's the Sakani mic. We're gonna go out for a range test. Let's see how well it does. You tell me in the comment section below. Alrighty. Beautiful day. We're about 15 feet. 15 feet. All right, let's go to 30 feet. I wonder if I'm yelling or not. Okay, we're about 30 feet away. Okay, about 50 feet away. Now, obviously, Rode produces a much better transmission system than Sakani. Sakani can definitely work out its transmission signal and maybe work out some of the noise issues that you might hear, especially if you're hearing through headphones. So that's definitely something that Sakani needs to work on. But I hope in the future that they just sell the Lav Mic separately from the kit, or just make a better kit overall. Now, who is this microphone for? Well, the Lav Mic is for everybody. It just sounds fantastic. But when you're pairing it with the transmission system, it just cannot be used in a professional setting. There's just too much noise. Perhaps if you're a vlogger, you can definitely get away with this transmission system because the noise will just blend into your vlog, and it's very, very minimal. You actually have to crank it up a ton to actually hear the noise. But I would not use it on, let's say, a professional shoot with an interview because I really wouldn't rely on this for getting clear audio. But again, the Lav Mic itself does a fantastic job. Overall, the Sakani does well. I wish Sakani made just a standalone Lav Mic because I do think they did a better job than Rode here. And hopefully they'll make a version 2 of this and actually improve the transmission signal and the transmission range. And that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace! Can't believe I put this in my mouth. All right.